What's up guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back with even more details on the Final Fantasy VII Remake, courtesy of a brand new trailer put up by Square Enix just a little while ago. This detailed, well, almost everything that had gotten leaked earlier this month and in late December, and then some. We got details on the Honeybee Inn, Red 13, members of President Shinra's cabinet, and most importantly, Cross-Dressing Cloud, or as I like to call him, Cloud at Strife. So I'd like to take some time today to go over this new stuff in the trailer, as well as even more details that were released alongside it. Apologies for the wait on this one. This last week or so has been pretty hectic on my end, so hopefully this makes up for it. Let's mosey! We start off here with something that is already going to tug at the heartstrings of fans of FF7, and that is our first look at Cloud, Tifa, and Nibelheim during the flashback sequence at Midgar post-bombing run. Even though we only see a tiny bit of it, I love how Nibelheim looks. It's almost down to a T on being accurate from the original scene, including that night sky. Jesus, that's beautiful. Cloud tells Tifa that coming this spring, he's leaving town for Midgar, and that he's going to be a soldier. He's going to be the best of the best, like Sephiroth. Cloud's design here has also been changed a little too. From his original green shorts and black shirt, now it's a white shirt with a black undershirt and jeans with black boots. Tifa though is almost entirely the same. I love this recreation of the scene. Then, we get some brand new stuff in Midgar, as the gang stares at a case containing, you guessed it, Jenova. We don't see anything beyond the chest, but Jenova looks absolutely creepy so far. Cloud has another one of his mental episodes, and while Tifa goes to comfort him, Sephiroth appears at the end, staring at Jenova. At first, I thought only Cloud could actually see Sephiroth, but Aerith, Barret, and Tifa all react to him as well. No avalanche crow outside of Tifa though, so this makes me think that this is after the plate fell, presumably in the Shinra HQ. Sephiroth turns around and Cloud asks if it's really him, to which we don't hear what Sephiroth says. However, the eyes make me think that it's not, and that it's just a part of Jenova. Cool detail in the eyes, by the way. A detail I really appreciate. Then we cut to a helicopter flying over the Shinra HQ, and in the bottom left, we have some brand new stuff. There's a brand new ending theme for Final Fantasy VII Remake called Hollow, with vocals by Yash of Survive Said the Prophet, and lyrics by Kazushige Nojima, who is a scenario designer. The music is done by the returning Nobuo Uematsu, who I am stoked to see is returning for the remake, for as small as it may be. While we're here though, Uematsu isn't the only legendary composer for the soundtrack. We also have Masashi Hamazu, who is best known for his work on Final Fantasy X and XIII's trilogy music. There's also Mitsuo Suzuki, who is mostly known for his work on Final Fantasy XIII's trilogy. All of these legendary composers are together and it's incredible, and I can't wait to hear more of the soundtrack. Maybe we can get Yoko Shimomura next. The song is great too. The vocals and the music are great stuff. Major props to Square for this, because I'm honestly in love with it. Anywho, back to the trailer. President Shinra asks Heidegger and the now revealed Reeve if they're on schedule, to which Reeve begs the president to reconsider. Yes, this is about the plate falling on Sector 7. Heidegger mocks him, saying that his cowardice fills the room yet again. Reeve looks super cool here, though there really isn't too much to say on him, to be honest. I mean, he looks like Keanu Reeves. How can I hate him? Either way, can't wait to see more of him. We then get a look into a Shinra lab, where they're showing the creation of materia, which is pretty cool to see. We also see everyone's favorite dominatrix, Scarlet, using another soldier as a footstool. You know some of you wish you were him. Come on, you know it's true. No judging. Another soldier comes by and tells her that she has a meeting shortly, and she interrupts him, saying that his timing is atrocious. Scarlet design-wise here has gotten a massive upgrade from the plain red dress of the original, and I think the design is just plain great. Her VA is doing a pretty solid job too, though like Reeve, I can't exactly say who it is yet. I'm not really sure. And then, we get a reveal of the yellow suit, polka dot tie, Palmer, talking about a man of his refined taste running out of butter while holding a teacup. Yep, Rocktown can't come soon enough. Design-wise, I think it's pretty good and is faithful to the original, but I think his VA is actually William Sawyers, who voiced Doc Ock in Spider-Man PS4 and Old Man Tora in Persona 5. His voice is almost completely identical to Doc Ock, though I could be wrong. Either way, I wouldn't complain. His VA work is pretty great stuff. And then, we get our first look at the completely revamped and modernized version of the Honeybee Inn, complete now with glowing yellow holograms. A man says hello to Cloud, his name I'm not really sure, though I highlight out it's Mookie from the original, with the designs not really matching much at all. He tells Cloud that true beauty is the expression of the heart, a thing without shame to which notions of gender do not apply. He pulls Cloud in and whispers, perfection, sparking memes for years to come, because the internet. I think the Honeybee Inn, for as little as we see of it, is looking hilarious, but also pretty cool. It's like a Broadway musical this time around. Cloud's dress here has also gotten a bit of a redesign, now black and white, instead of the original purple like the original. I do like too how this guy here is trying to make Cloud feel a bit more comfortable about the situation. It's a really nice touch. Cloud walks out of the inn, where we see a small bit of Aerith in her dress as we play as her for a second, and she looks beautiful. Interestingly though, Cloud walks out of the inn in his dress and not the clothing store, at least I believe so. Maybe the quest sign has been changed a bit. It's possible, but we'll have to wait and see. I also love the back and forth between Cloud and Aerith here. Take a listen.
Not a word.
Not even one?
No!
But you're so pretty!
And side note, the VAs for Cloud and Aerith in the remake are doing a great job so far, especially Cody Christian who plays Cloud. I'm excited to hear more of them. We also see a bit of the wall market, and it looks pretty goddamn neat. Like a mixture of the slums and the red light district. They've done a great job here recreating this. We also finally get to see Tifa in her dress, and holy crap, she looks amazing. Her slightly updated dress here is absolutely beautiful, and they did an amazing job. There, Game Facts, you got side boob. Are you happy? We also see a bit more of choosing of the bride. Corneo is about to choose when he says today's bride-to-be is before being interrupted by Aerith questioning the today part, and Cloud calls him pathetic, to which Corneo takes a bit of an interest in him. Ah fuck, Corneo has a thing for Sundays. Oh, and side note, hearing more of him, I honestly don't think this is Mark Hamill voicing him. The voice doesn't really sound like him at all to me. But I'd love to be wrong. Oh, there's also a small peek of one of Corneo's goons off to the side, whose design is so spot on from the original that it's honestly kind of funny. We also see a bit more of Roche, and he rides around on his motorcycle around a bunch of the soldiers who have surrounded Biggs, Wedge, and Cloud. He tells them how they're having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest, and slides off his sword, telling them that they know what he wants. A dance. Just the two of them. There's not too much to say here, but where is this taking place actually? I doubt it's bombing run stuff, since Jesse and Barrett are missing. There was also that scene from the TGS trailer of Cloud, Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge all in their parachutes. My theory is this. If Nomura really wants to expand those characters, which he has openly said he wants to, my theory is that this is actually a brand new mission with Biggs, Wedge, Jesse, and Cloud, where we learn a bit more about their characters. I think it makes sense, and I'd be down for it. And then, finally, after all this time, we finally get a look at the cat, dog, lion thing, Nanaki, or most commonly known as Red 13. He's finally been revealed, and he looks amazing. From the tattoos to the fur looking so damn detailed, and his dialogue, Red 13's amazing so far. I'm excited to learn more about him in the remake and what they do with him. His VA also can't really pin down either, to be honest, but he sounds pretty good so far. He's also not British like he was in Advent Children. Also, here's a fun fact. Nanaki in just this trailer alone has more lines than he did in the entirety of Advent Children. Fucking wow. Next up, we're back at the scene from the beginning, with Cloud charging at Sephiroth with his Buster Sword, screaming. The others try to stop him, but can't. Sephiroth slashes the walkway, and Cloud jumps up, where they clash their swords. Sephiroth comments on how it's such a touching reunion, and knocks Cloud down to the chasm below. This is also where Hollow ends. We also finally get our first look at Professor Hojo. He comments on how this is the hypothesis proven correct, as he watches Cloud get up from the rubble of his encounter with Sephiroth on a monitor. He says that he hopes he can continue not to disappoint. Gotta say, I love how Hojo looks here. He's gotten a huge upgrade from the PS1, though really I don't think that's super hard, but he still looks all grimy, gross, and dirty. He looks great here. And thank God his voice isn't like the one from Dirge of Cerberus, because oh my god. We then move out of there to Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett all running away from the Heligunner boss, being moved from the Shinra elevator from the original to the post-plate falling of Sector 7. As they all land though, we see Tifa having something on her back, which ends up being a grappler and is further emphasized when Cloud pulls one out. While we're here though, everyone actually has some new weapons. Cloud is wielding the Mithril Saber with 3 materia equipped, though the materia we don't really know, but Tifa and Barrett, I'm actually not sure. Barrett's weapon looks like sort of a cannon of some sorts, and Tifa's are her gauntlets but with white wings on them. From what I can tell, these don't look like weapons from the original FF7, and they may be brand new weapons for the remake. We'll have to wait and see, but I'd be pretty happy if this is the case. Bear mentions how Avalanche isn't Wutai or anybody, and we get the reveal that Leviathan is back in Part 1. Leviathan looks absolutely amazing here. I can't even believe how good he looks. Also, it seems like you get Leviathan much sooner now, because in the original, you got it from the Wutai village with Yuffie. Here though, since this is only Midgar, you get it in here. I wonder what other summons have been changed around. Holy shit, if I can get Knights of the Round in Midgar, that'd be great. They walk around the Shinra HQ a bit more, and Cloud says they're just there for Aerith, and that they don't need any more attention than what they're going to get. There's also a small bit where we see floor numbers next to the characters' names. We also see the Chocobo and Moogle summon that you get from pre-ordering, at least their finisher, which looks pretty cool. Though it should be noted, Cloud is alone here, so I kind of wonder where this takes place. Cloud says he knows these people, and he knows they're not going to let Aerith go. He says she's the last living ancient, and think about what that means to Shinra scientists. While this is going on too, Bear can actually be seen using the atomic scissors. So, it seems like it's not just summons being moved to Midgar, but weapons too, as the atomic scissors you can get in Junin. Then, we get some brand new stuff, and a pretty major reveal. They all look beyond a purple explosion containing Sephiroth, and Aerith says that this is the source of everything, Jenova. Jenova looks legit horrifying here, as does this area. Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa all attack the tentacles, as they're the weakness, and we actually see Red 13 fighting alongside them. Though it doesn't seem like he's actually playable in any way. And I have a theory that he's actually not playable in Part 1 as he's only a guest character, but he's going to be playable in Part 2. Seriously though, Jenova looks legit amazing, but horrifying at the same time. We get some rapid shots here. The reactor in the beginning blowing up, Barrett using an attack on the boss with Aerith and Red 13, which I believe is maybe the boss replacing the Heligunner in the Shinra HQ, Cloud falling down from the reactor with Tifa yelling for him, and a helicopter shooting at the gang as they escape Midgar, Cloud on the motorcycle, and the others in the goofy car from the original. Cloud and Barrett are also jumping out of a sewer entrance, and Aerith uses an attack on an enemy in a cutscene. We then see Tifa, Cloud, and Barrett all escaping to Sector 7 on the zipline, Barrett without his glasses, and the President looking on. The destruction of Sector 7 has potential to be one of the most horrifying moments in the entire game. Let's hope they can execute it well. Aerith is also in the background saying that Shinra is not the true enemy and that there's a much bigger threat. She said she wants to help in any way that she can, all of them and the planet, as the new Watchmen of Fate surround the Shinra HQ, ending the trailer. I'm not crying, you're crying! Seriously though, god damn this is such a good trailer. Everything from the visuals to the voice work to the updates from the original, it all looks so damn good. Of course I'm still a little skeptical on Roche and the Watchmen, but I hope they're pulled off well. But god, it's honestly kind of weird to think this game isn't even that far away, only a few months currently. It's weird because around this time a year ago, I wasn't even thinking about Remake at this point. I'd all forgotten about it, thinking it was either cancelled or that it'd be on the PS5. Now it's almost here. I seriously can't wait. Let's hope it doesn't get delayed again. But that's everything. So, with that said, what are your guys' thoughts? The trailer, the game, the combat, all of it? What do you think? Comment below and let me know. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great night, and signing off. Peace out, everyone.